Welling FC TV with Chris Agutter following today's 3-2 win at home against Salisbury in the National League South. Aggie, it was a performance where you had to really work hard and the players dug deep and got over the line in the end.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we don't do it easily, do we? Yeah, it was a decent performance. I think we were far better than what the 3-2 scoreline suggests. I think we should go in at half time 3, maybe 4-1 up. That might be being generous as well. I think we were very good first half, just didn't do the final bit, created loads of good opportunities, limited them to one shot on goal and obviously the goal from the corner. So sort of nullified their threat really and created plenty of chances at the other end. Me and Dino were saying the difference between that and Torquay, Western and these games where we took our chances against Torquay. Obviously didn't this on this occasion. So, but kept banging on the door and eventually the pressure told. Big save from Lucas at 1-0, really big save, and so he's earned his money today for sure. And then obviously to go down the other end, get the equaliser, and then quick fire second and third to win the game. But even them being allowed to get a second goal was disappointing. No, we need to look at that because we need to be better in those moments. But in the main, a really big 3 points for us, and well deserved 3 points.
Made some bold decisions today with the starting 11 and with the substitutions you made as well. Obviously Lucas between the sticks and the subs you made as well all had a fantastic impact. Just talk us through the decisions today.
We just looked at what we said in the pre-match bits, and obviously with Lucas' announcement interview, like the best player will play, or the player that we think is most suited to that game will get the nod, and that was the case with Lucas, and I think he's shown why, and we went with that. Made a big save, so that's worth an extra, well, that's worth 3 points, that save, because I think at 2-0 when we're so on top and we've created so many chances and haven't took them, if we can see the second, that's a real kick in the teeth. And then other bits of team selection, Tommy Willard, we're really conscious of making sure we can have him fit for the entire run-in, so we're being really cautious with him and trying to use him in the right moments rather than flogging him, which we've probably done early doors in the season. And then Nash is not 100% fit. I mean, to be honest, if we could have got away without using Nashy today, we would have done, because he's carrying a groin injury. So obviously he's been needed. And Ruben was purely off the back of the Slough game, really, where it was his best performance, and equally Nicky was very good when he did come in that game. So it's a benefit of having a strong squad, and also credit to the players and their attitude and mentality. There was no sulking, there's obviously disappointment, but team first, and they've come on and delivered for us and really sort of helped us get over the line in a difficult game.
There were some fantastic moments today, not least the 3 goals. Just talk us through them as well, the 3 big moments that... I just also want to touch on the reaction from the players to going behind today was immense, wasn't it? And they carried that throughout the performance and eventually got the reward.
Yeah, well, unfortunately we've got used to it, haven't we? But that's been something that we've had from day one, really. We've always got a resilience there, and never say die attitude. Even at Slough last week at 3-0, we could have got back into that game if we could hit a barn door. Yeah, I thought it was a real vindication of the way that we play as well. So we're working the ball into really good attacking positions, and we're being really deliberate with it. We're not just turning it into areas and playing sort of what would be low percentage football. We're working it and then trying to pick out the right passes. I mean, Spongy's delivery for the equaliser was outstanding. Really well worked move, and then Ruben back to front, wasn't it? Nash's goal was a great goal, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, great bit of play from back to front, quick on the restart. Ruben dipping inside, great movement from Mo to clear space. Tommy Willard as well, and Nash's run down the side, and great finish, clinical. And then the third one, obviously Lucas has put one in behind. They've overcommitted, and Nash's showed real composure and finished the game off. So yeah, three great goals, where Nashi rightly so gets applauded. It's Cookie will, but I think the team has really give those guys a platform to finish off those opportunities.
Other results went your way today as well in the main. How much of an eye are you keeping on the league table at the moment? Obviously, with, as you said, now 14 cup finals to go.
Every half time.
That's all it might be.
2 minutes after the game as well. Try and sneak a watch after sneak a look after 10 minutes to go. There all the time. Yeah, like, I'll be lying if I said that we're not looking at it. And you know, it's when I think at half time everyone was winning, weren't they? Convincingly, and we're obviously somehow losing the game. So the attitude for us though is we just got to look after ourselves. We've got to do what we can do, and it's in our hands still. And we're in an even stronger position now than what we were at 3 o'clock today. So that's positive. It's just we just need to keep it together. Keep control of our emotions. Easy for me to say. Keep control of our emotions and keep looking after our own house, keeping our own house in order, and as I said, if we do that and we go on another run like we've been on, then we will be very, very close to winning the league, which is fantastic with 14 games to go. More
than 1,700 supporters into Woodside this afternoon, making a fair racket as well, especially after the equaliser. Just a few words on the support this afternoon. Yeah, in the main, brilliant. I need to apologise because I've 1-0 down. You could feel that there was only 1 or 2 to be fair. I mean, the supporters in the main were amazing, and the guys behind the goal were superb. But when you're losing 1-0, the odd 1 or 2 dissenting voices seem to be incredibly loud, and it's the only thing you can hear. So I need to apologise to those guys because I was getting very irritable and frustrated and emotional in the dugout. But in the main, I thought the support was stuck with us, and we appreciate it. And it's it's an amazing feeling when we go 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, and you think we're a long way down the road to getting another 3 points. So really appreciate the support. Apologies to the 1 or 2 that I had a bit of an exchange with. I shouldn't do that, but it's emotional. I think what it is, it's 1,700, 1,800 people, players, staff, owners, directors, supporters. We're all here together, desperate for Worthing to do well, and we all shout in different ways. So it all comes from a good place. So we just need to keep enjoying the ride. And one thing I do know is our home record is probably the best in the league, and one of the big reasons for that is the following that we get. So in the good times and the bad times. So we just need to keep enjoying the ride, keep attacking every moment, and keep turning up in great numbers like today. I think turnout's been brilliant today, and then in full voice, and just keep
keep moving forwards. Starting with Farnborough on Tuesday night. I'd love to get a really big following down there on a Tuesday night. It'd be amazing. I mean, Bournemouth Torquay games Tuesday night where the atmosphere was top draw, and obviously helps because we've played well in those games. But if we can smash the attendance that we've had last couple of Tuesdays, then that will really help the team. So just a plea, yeah. Like let's get even more the supporters that turned up today. Let's get them here on a Tuesday night, and let's make it even louder and even more vociferous than what it was today. And that'll give us a great chance to hopefully put another 3 points on the board and one step closer to what we all want to achieve.
Finally, on to Farnborough then on Tuesday. Obviously they've salvaged a point against one of your main title rivals today in Dorking. What are your early thoughts heading into that?
Well, it'll be a tough game. We obviously dropped points at their place, where they were pretty solid and set up a bit of a block. But they were probably in a bit of a different position to what they're in now, so because they were in the playoffs at that point. So whether or not maybe they had a bit more to lose, a bit more of a 6-pointer, which meant they were a bit more of a block and opted to counter, and ultimately it worked. Whereas now they're surprisingly, to be fair, because I look at their players and they've got a lot of good players, and you can see like on their day they can take points off anyone. So I think they're a real threat. So I think their league position is a bit false, and I'm surprised by that. But whether or not that means they come here and go toe to toe a little bit more, which perhaps makes for a more open game, who knows? But we just know that if we can deliver our best level, and as I said, we can fill Woodside with a load of noisy rebels, that gives us a great chance to put another 3 points on the board. We owe them one a little bit because, as I said, they beat us 1-0 down at their place. Whether or not that was a fair reflection of the game, I'll let others decide that. But yeah, no, we look forward to the challenge of a very good Farnborough side coming here and taking us on our own patch. But we relish the challenge, and yeah, it's just a case of on to the next one.
Thanks, Aggie. Well done today.
Cheers, chap. Thank you.